Imagine a vast hidden internet beneath your feet, not of wires but of living threads connecting every tree, shrub, and fallen log. That secret web runs the forest. Welcome to the silent revolution of fungi. I'm your guide, curious, a little mischievous, and obsessed with nature's hidden heroes. In the next 10 minutes, we'll uncover how fungi quietly rewire ecosystems, heal the planet, and even change how we may live. Stick around, it gets weirder. Let's get one thing straight right away. Fungi aren't plants. It's an easy mistake to make. They sprout from the soil, seemingly rooted in place. But look closer, and the illusion shatters. Fungi don't have leaves or chlorophyll. They can't harness sunlight for food. In fact, on the grand tree of life, they sit on a branch much closer to us, to animals. Genetically, they are our distant cousins, sharing a common ancestor. Their cell walls are even made of chitin, the very same tough material that makes up the exoskeletons of insects and crabs. So when you see a mushroom, don't think of a flower. Think of something far stranger, and far more ancient. They belong to their own magnificent kingdom, a world that operates on entirely different rules. And what we typically think of as a fungus, the mushroom popping up overnight, is a profound misrepresentation. That's just the fruiting body, the fleeting apple on a colossal hidden tree. The real organism is a vast, intricate network of gossamer fine threads called mycelium. This is the true body of the fungus, a decentralized, sentient web that lives, breathes, and thinks within the soil. It's less a single organism and more a sprawling underground consciousness, constantly exploring, foraging, and connecting the world beneath our feet. And when I say vast, I mean it. A single cubic inch of rich soil can contain over 8 miles of mycelial threads. Some of these networks are the largest living organisms on Earth. Forget blue whales. In the Malheur National Forest in Oregon, a single honey mushroom fungus stretches across nearly 4 square miles. It's estimated to be thousands of years old and weigh tens of thousands of tons. All of it one single genetically identical individual, woven invisibly through the forest floor. So what does this colossal hidden network? First and foremost, it eats. But not like an animal. Fungi are the planet's master decomposers, the stomach of the entire ecosystem. They release powerful enzymes out into their environment, externally digesting the toughest materials nature can create, fallen logs, dead leaves, the bodies of animals. They are the only organisms that can effectively break down lignin, the tough polymer that gives wood its strength. Without fungi, our forests would be buried under miles of undecayed wood and the cycle of life would grind to a halt. By breaking down the dead, they release life-giving nutrients back into the soil, but they don't just give it away, they trade. This is where it gets truly incredible. The mycelial network physically plugs into the roots of over 90% of all plants, forming a symbiotic partnership called a mycorrhizal network. The fungus, with its microscopic threads, is far better at mining the soil for water and crucial nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen. It delivers these resources directly to the plant. In return, the plant, a master of photosynthesis, pipes sugars, pure solar energy down to the fungus. It's the most successful partnership on Earth, a biological internet that underpins nearly every terrestrial ecosystem. And through this network, the forest doesn't just trade, it communicates. Yes, plants talk back. Through mycorrhizal connections, trees trade sugars for nutrients. Mother trees feed seedlings. A dying tree can broadcast warning chemicals to its neighbors via fungal bridges. It's cooperation, not competition. A secret economy under our feet. Think of it as the forest's bloodstream. If this is blowing your mind, hit like. It helps us reach more curious people like you. When we think of world-changing forces, we tend to look up, at stars, at storms, at human ambition. But some of the most profound changes are happening right under our feet, driven by a kingdom of life that has mastered the art of quiet revolution. Fungi. And some of their abilities feel like they're pulled straight from science fiction. For instance, mushrooms can do the extraordinary. Some glow in the dark. This isn't just a party trick, it's a biological marvel called bioluminescence. Deep in the forest, certain species like the ghost fungus produce their own light through a chemical reaction involving a compound called luciferin. Scientists are still debating why. Is it to attract nocturnal insects that help spread their spores like tiny living lanterns? Or is it a warning sign to hungry creatures, a neon "don't eat me" sign? Whatever the reason, it's a breathtaking reminder that nature's magic is often just science we don't fully understand yet. But their talents go far beyond creating light. Some fungi are master chemists, capable of breaking down some of the most stubborn materials on Earth, including plastic. In 2011, students from Yale University discovered a fungus in the Amazon rainforest that can survive by eating polyurethane, a common plastic used in everything from furniture to electronics. And it can do this without oxygen, meaning it could thrive at the bottom of a landfill, actively digesting our waste. More recently, was found in a Pakistani landfill, doing the exact same thing. These fungi secrete powerful enzymes that sever the chemical bonds holding plastic together, turning our most persistent pollutant into their next meal. The potential here is staggering, and their appetite for cleanup doesn't stop there. Certain fungi can absorb and neutralize toxic waste from soil and water in a process called mycoremediation. They are nature's hazmat team. Take the humble oyster mushroom. It's not just delicious, it's a voracious decomposer that produces enzymes that can break down complex toxic hydrocarbons, the main components of crude oil. In one famous experiment, a pile of soil heavily contaminated with diesel was inoculated with oyster mushroom mycelium. In just a few weeks, the mushrooms had digested the oil, transforming the toxic, lifeless dirt into a rich, healthy soil, bursting with new life. They can also absorb heavy metals like mercury and lead, concentrating the toxins in their fruiting bodies, which can then be safely removed. Fungi aren't just surviving in toxic environments, they are actively healing them. Beyond recycling and healing, fungi are also becoming our partners in design and construction. Scientists are now growing building materials from fungal mycelium, the intricate, root-like network that forms the main body of the fungus. The process is brilliantly simple and sustainable. You take agricultural waste like sawdust or corn husks, pack it into a mold and introduce mycelium. The fungus then gets to work, growing a dense network of fibers that binds the waste material together. After a few days, you simply bake it to stop the growth and you're left with a finished product. This mycotexture material is lighter than foam, but surprisingly strong. It's also naturally fire retardant, an excellent insulator, and completely biodegradable. When you're done with it, you can just crumble it up and return it to the soil. We're already seeing mycelium used for packaging, insulation panels, and even bricks, furniture, and a vegan alternative to leather. It's a radical shift from extracting and manufacturing to growing and cultivating our world. So you see, fungi are designers, recyclers, and healers, quietly experimenting for millions of years, perfecting solutions to problems we are only just beginning to face. They operate on a different timescale with a distributed, networked intelligence that connects entire ecosystems. They are the planet's great decomposers and regenerators. From glowing forests and plastic-eating molds to living bricks and planetary healers, the fungal kingdom is brimming with secrets we are just starting to unlock. So, tell me, which of these incredible fungal innovations do you think holds the most promise for our future? Is it their ability to clean our messes, build our homes, or something else entirely? Drop your pick in the comments below, I'll be reading every single one. These hidden networks matter for climate, forests, and food. Protecting fungi means protecting forests, clean water, and ecosystems we rely on. You can help by leaving fallen wood in natural spaces, supporting restoration projects, and learning which fungi are native to your area. If you want to support more videos like this, become a member or donate any amount. Even a tiny contribution helps us make better, deeper episodes. Seriously, thanks so much. We began our journey with a simple question: what are fungi? And as we've discovered, the answer is anything but simple. They are the quiet backbone of life on Earth, powerful, patient, and endlessly surprising. We've seen them as the planet's master recyclers, the silent crew turning death back into life on the forest floor. We've journeyed through the wood wide web, that intricate subterranean network of mycorrhizal fungi connecting entire forests, sharing nutrients and information in a language we're only just beginning to decipher. We've traveled back in time to a moldy petri dish, witnessing the dawn of the antibiotic age with penicillin, a fungal gift that has saved millions. And we've leaped into the future, seeing how mycelium is now being shaped into sustainable leather, biodegradable packaging, and even building blocks for architecture. From the yeast in our bread to the truffles on our plates, their influence is woven into our existence, often completely unseen. Yet for all we've uncovered, we stand at the shore of a vast, unexplored ocean. Scientists estimate we've identified less than 10% of all fungal species. Millions remain a complete mystery, their secrets locked away in soils, deep seas, and even inside other living things. What other life-saving medicines are waiting to be discovered? Could a newly found fungus hold the key to breaking down plastics or cleaning up oil spills? The potential is staggering. This isn't just a kingdom of mushrooms, it's a realm of untapped solutions, a biological frontier that could help us solve some of our most pressing challenges. The age of discovery is far from over. In mycology, it has only just begun. If this journey through the fungal kingdom has ignited your curiosity, then our exploration doesn't have to end here. This channel is dedicated to uncovering the hidden wonders of the natural world, from the microscopic to the magnificent. By subscribing, you're not just getting more videos, you're joining a community of curious minds who believe that science and storytelling can change how we see our planet. And if you're ready for the next chapter, the video on your screen is a must-watch. It dives deep into one of the most exciting fungal frontiers, their potential role in fighting climate change. We'll explore how mycelial networks sequester enormous amounts of carbon and how we might partner with them to heal our atmosphere. Click to continue the journey and share your own fungi finds in the comments below. So next time you're on a walk, whether in an ancient forest or a city park, take a moment. Look down. Notice the tiny mushroom pushing through the pavement, the splash of lichen on a stone wall, the faint earthy smell of the soil. You're standing on the ceiling of another world, a hidden kingdom teeming with life. Thanks for watching, and remember, there's a whole universe under your feet.